Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Everything is fine, there's no issues with anything. Good evening everyone, good evening. Good guys, good. Okay, so how are you guys? Is everybody fine? Are you, sir? I'm still having some throat pain. I'm not able to speak very loudly. The fever is residing, so it will take some time to recover. But yeah, comparable to yesterday, I am fine. Okay, good guys. Krish, AWS का session क्यों postpone क्यों हो रहा है? Because Krish, I'm not able to take in more than 2 boot camps at a time. Because of my health issues, this bootcamp got a bit delayed, and due to that reason itself, the AWS bootcamp will now start from the 26th. Okay, AWS bootcamp will now start from the 26th or the 25th. Let me just check once. 25th. Okay, the AWS bootcamp will now start from the 25th of February, guys. Okay. Good. It will start from the 25th, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me just check. Okay. So, what have we studied in our previous class, guys? Could you guys let me know? What have we studied in our previous class, guys? Could you guys let me know? What have we studied in a previous class, guys? Could you guys let me know? We studied about what is Node.js, what is Express, right, guys? We try to understand what are their use and why is it so important for us, right, guys? Please let me know. We try to understand a bit about backend as well, right, guys? Artist, I've answered this in the previous class for you as well. In this bootcamp, there is no MongoDB. Maybe in the future bootcamp, we will have a bootcamp on connecting MongoDB and Express as well. Okay, good. So taking that into consideration, guys, today we will be focusing upon how to use Node.js. Okay, that will be our like work for today. So what we are going to do is we are going to use something called as code sandbox. Now, why is that? Why we are using code sandbox? Please try to understand it. I will not be entertaining any more questions after this. That, sir, why are we not using VS Code? Sir, why are we not using Atom? Why are we using code sandbox? I will be telling this just once, and I will not be repeating myself because, like you are able to see, I am not able to speak for a very long period of time. So if you make me repeat everything again and again, which is not related to our studies, then that is very like a big burden for me, guys. So I'll just tell it once. Not everybody has a laptop coming to this boot camp. Okay, we want to make sure that anybody and everybody who even has a mobile phone as well, even has a smartphone as well, is able to practice everything that we are teaching. Okay, is able to code everything that we are teaching from their mobile phones directly. So due to that particular reason itself, we are not going to, and see, setting up a VS Code and making sure all the dependencies and everything are being installed properly for a class of 400 500 students, it will become a very big hurdle, because then a lot of time would be wasted just doing that. So due to that reason itself, we are going to utilize an online coding platform, okay, like Code Sandbox, and that is what we are going to do, guys. So right over here, you can just go to Google and search for Code Sandbox. Okay, Code Sandbox, guys. The first particular link that you are able to see right over here is Code Sandbox. We are going to use that. Okay, now in this particular place, you can log in. It's a free platform. As you are able to see, I'm also using the free tier itself. Okay, I'm also using the free tier. So it's a free platform itself. So you guys can access this from your mobile phone, tablet, TV, anything that can open up a website on it. Once you have entered into the platform, you can log into the platform using your Google or your GitHub ID. Once you have logged into the platform, you can just click on this particular button called as create. Okay, click on this particular button called as create, guys. Once you click on this particular button, I want you guys to select the Node HTTP server. Okay, I want you guys to select the Node HTTP server, guys. Once you select that, it will create a sandbox for you guys where you are able to code, where you are able to see your website as well. And okay, so this has been changed a bit. So as you're able to see right over here, on the left hand side, you are having all the information, all the uh, files that you wanted to use. Okay, that is currently there's index.js, package.json, all these files that exist inside of the current sandbox that we have created. In the middle, this is the place where these files will open up and you can write your code inside of it. On the right hand side, this is your browser, your website being deployed. That is your browser itself, guys. So what we'll be doing is, inside of this, you will be able to see this particular button. Okay, on the right hand side, open a new tab or use control click to open in a pop-up. So we'll just click on this button. So it will open up our web browser into a new page. This is the website that we will be creating on a new page, guys. We actually don't need this, so we are just going to set this up. Okay, what we require is, so sorry. So what we require is a new terminal, guys. So what we are going to do right over here is just click on this particular button on the top right corner, create a new space. Okay, let me just open up your live chat as well. Open up your live chat as well. This is your live chat. So on the top right corner, as you are able to see right over here, there is a plus button. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Create a new page. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. So you need to click on this and then select new terminal from right over here, guys. New terminal. Then you select a new terminal, guys. It will open up a new terminal for you guys. We'll make this a bit bigger in size because we don't actually need this. Okay. We'll open this new terminal on a new page as well, so that everything just opens up peacefully. As you're able to see, what I've done is I've just clicked on this particular button. Okay, these two boxes that you are able to see, that opens it up on a new page, and we will be able to write our code right over here. Okay, now if I'm writing, so first we need to understand some of the terminal commands, guys. Working as a backend web developer, you need to have a very good grasp on terminal commands, on power commands itself at any particular point of time, because you will be spending a lot of time in the terminal. Some basic commands I'm going to teach you guys right now, so that you guys are able to understand it. Now, what is a terminal? So when you're interacting with a computer, okay, when you are interacting with a computer, you are interacting with the help of a keyboard and a mouse, right, guys? Yeah, having a visual panel itself. You want to open a folder, you just click on a particular folder. You want to open a file, you just click on a particular file. You want to edit a file, you open that file up, you go and click on the place that you want to edit it, then you start typing the things that you want to type, right? So you are basically using a graphical user interface. Okay, you are basically trying to use a graphical user interface, guys. GUI. Okay, that is everything is graphical to you, to interact between you and your computer. Okay, that is what is happening right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. But terminal does not work like that. So terminal is basically, it removes the graphical user interface and you are able to interact with the computer directly from the terminal itself. For example, if I want to check in which particular folder I am currently present, okay, in which particular folder am I currently present in, so that is PWD, guys. Okay, present working directory. In computer language, your folders are called as directory. Okay, your folders are called as directory, guys. You don't call it as folder, you call it as directory. So if I want to check in which particular directory I'm currently present in which particular folder am I currently present in, then I will be writing PWD, guys. PWD, enter. As you're able to see, it is telling me that project home shape your red workspace. I'm currently present inside of the workspace directory itself. Are you guys able to understand it? Could you guys let me know what is the full form of PWD? Could you guys let me know what is the full form of PWD, guys? Could you guys let me know what is the full form of PWD? Could you guys let me know what is the full form of PWD, guys? Present working directory. Okay. I want almost 500 people that are present live with us to write the answer. Okay. Good. So the next particular thing is, once I am able to identify in which particular directory I am currently present in, how to create a folder inside of that particular directory. Okay, how to create a new folder inside of that particular directory. First, I need to check what are the different folders and files present in the workspace directory, guys. Okay, what are the different files and folders present in the current workspace folder or the workspace directory that I am currently present in. To check that, I'm going to use something called as ls or list. Okay, ls or list. Ls will basically list all the different files and folders that are present inside of the workspace. All the different files and folders, guys. As soon as I press enter, as you guys are able to see, we are having index.js, package.json, readme.md, yarn.log. All the white ones are basically files. Okay, all the white ones are basically files, guys, whereas the blue one is basically a folder. The blue one is basically a folder, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So index.js, package.json, readme.md, yarn.log are all files, whereas the blue one, that is no modules, is basically your folder. Now to create a new folder, I'm going to use mkdir, okay, or make dir, okay, make directory. Mk, that means make, and dir, that means directory, guys. I want to create a new folder and I want to call this folder as intro to node. Okay, I'm going to create a new folder, guys, and I'm going to call it as mkd. So intro to node, that is the name of my folder, guys. That is the name of my directory. So to create this directory, you have to write mkdir, guys. Mk, that means make, dir, that means directory. So as soon as I press enter, I do ls, you are able to see that I've created a new folder called as intro to node. I've created a new folder called as intro to node right over here, guys. Now once I've completed that as well, the next particular thing that I want to do is I want to go into, so I want to change my current working directory. I want to change my present working directory from workspace to intro to node. I want to go inside of intro to node folder, guys. For doing that, I'm going to use cd or change directory. I'm going to use cd or change directory, guys. And I'm going to change it to intro to node, guys. I'm going to change it to intro to node. I'm going to go inside of my intro to node folder. If you do pwd right over here, you will be able to see that we are currently present inside of workspace, and that too inside of intro to node, and that too you are able to see it from right over here. It is showing you intro to node right over here as well. If you want to go back, you can just write cd and then dot dot. Okay, if you want to go back into the previous present working directory, that was workspace. Currently we are present in intro to node. I want to go back, guys. So right over here, if I press enter, as you are able to see, we are back into workspace. So if I do pwd, we're able to see that we have gone back into workspace, guys. We have gone back into workspace. Are you guys able to understand these simple commands, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand these simple commands, guys? Please let me know. Good. So the next thing that we have to focus upon is okay. I'm going to take in two attendances today, guys. I'm going to take in two attendances today. So if you guys are missing on either one of the attendances, you will not be able to get your certificates. Okay. I'm going to take in two attendances today, guys. If you are missing out on even one of the attendances, you will not be able to get your certificates. Am I clear about it? Please let me know. Am I clear about it? Please let me know, guys. Today is the day 5, right, guys? You have 5 minutes to fill out your attendance, guys. After that, there will be no attendance. After that, we'll be having one more attendance, guys. If you are missing out on either one of the attendance, you're not going to get any attendance today. There are two attendances today, guys. There are two attendances today. The attendance link has been provided to you guys. Please start filling it up. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 7:54, 7:53. Okay, at 7:53 it will be closed, guys. At 7:53 the attendance link will be closed. Okay, break till 7:53, guys. Okay, so we are having a break till 7:53, guys. I'll come back. Give me a second as well. I'm back, guys. Dot dot basically means Balaji to go back to the previous like directory itself. First we were in our workspace directory, then we went inside of our intro to node directory. Now if I want to go back to our workspace directory, then I will put up dot dot. Okay, then I will put up dot dot, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. SRM Chennai is basically a college. LS basically means your list. Okay, LS basically means list. You will list out all the files and your folders that are present inside of the directory itself. All the files and the folders that are present inside of the directory. Okay, so shall we start with our class, guys? Please let me know. Shall we start with our class, guys? Please let me know, guys. Good. So, like I said, guys, another thing that is there inside of it is your uh, we saw how to create a folder, right, guys? What is the code? What is the command for creating a folder? Can you guys let me know? What is the command for creating a folder, guys? Can you guys let me know? What is the command for creating a folder, guys? Could you guys let me know? mkdir. Okay, now if I want to create a file, I don't want to create a folder, I want to create a file, guys. For creating a file, the command is touch touch. So first we'll go into cd intro to node, and then we are going to do ls. As we are able to see, it is empty. Okay, our intro to node folder, we are currently present into intro to node folder, and it is empty right over here when I checked with ls. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to write your touch touch, okay, index.js. I want to create a file called as index.js. Okay, so right over here, touch index.js, guys. Okay, so as soon as I'm pressing enter right over here, it will create a file for me called as touch. Okay, it will create a file for me called as touch. So if I do ls right over here, as we are able to see, we are getting index.js file inside of our current folder, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Sahil Rapte, the certificates for the bootcamp haven't been sent. It will be sent soon, I guess. Okay, the certificates have been sent, Sahil. I just confirmed it with my peers. If you are having any problem, you can email us on certificates @devtown.in for any problems related to certificates. Certificates @devtown.in. I think so. I've written the wrong spelling for certificates. Okay. Certificates @devtown.in. This is the correct email. Okay. Certificates @devtown.in. So, like I said, guys, we have already seen all the basic commands. Okay. We have seen all the basic commands right over here. Now we need to look into something else. Okay. That is using Node.js. Okay, using Node.js, guys. Right over here, inside of our intro to Node folder, inside of index.js, we are going to write our code. Okay, we are going to write our code right over here, guys, inside of this index.js, guys. Okay, so how to and this okay. So right over here we have opened up the index.js present inside of our um intro to node folder itself, guys. Intro to node folders. So right now what we are going to do is we are going to use our node to do something. Now, what is this node? Okay, what is this node, guys? Yesterday we have talked about it. Like, it's an arena that is able to provide a place for JavaScript to actually work, okay, actually function, and it provides a lot of additional functionalities to JavaScript as well. Do you guys remember that? Please let me know. Do you guys remember that? Please let me know. It is like spacesuit for JavaScript, which provides it with some additional features as well. Let's do one thing. Let us open up our Node package on our website, Node.js documentation. Okay, inside of this documentation, I'm so sorry. Inside of this documentation, I'm selecting Node 17. Okay, that is the 17.9.1 documentation, guys. That is the version of Node that we are currently using. As you're able to see, these are the different additional features. Okay, these are the different additional features that are added by Node to JavaScript, guys. So assertion testing, asynchronous, then async hooks, buffer, C++ add-ons, C++ embedder APIs, child process, cluster, command line options, console, crypto. Then you are having DNS, domain, error, events, file system. So various different functionalities are being added by our node to our JavaScript, guys, as we are able to see right over here. Now let us try to use one of these functionalities and see how this works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into file system. I'm going to go into file system, guys, and I'm going to use one of its method, sync. Okay, sync sync. Let me just check. Sync file, sync copy. Copy file sync. Okay, let us try to search for that. Copy file sync sync. We are going to use one of these methods that is present inside of the file system. Okay, so file system has a lot of methods inside of it, guys. Like I showed you, that was so many different things that are being added by Node, added functionalities by Node to JavaScript. One of those is your file system. One of those is your file system, which enables JavaScript to use Node to interact with the files that are present inside of your computer. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Basically, the file system module from your Node.js helps your JavaScript to interact with the files that are present inside of your computer, guys. Okay, one of the methods of the file system module is your copy file sync method, guys. Copy file sync method, which basically copies the content from one file and pastes it into another file. As simple as that. It will copy all your content from one file and paste all that content into another file. That's it. That is all that it does. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So what we are going to do right now is that we are going to use this copy file sync method itself, guys. We are going to use this copy file sync method. That is what we are going to do. So first of all, we require the file system module, guys. Basically, your Node.js, because we are using a code sandbox, so your Node.js is already installed inside of this code sandbox, guys. You don't need to install Node.js separately. It is already installed for you. You just need to require, your code requires the file system module from Node.js. Okay, your this code index.js requires the file system module from your node itself. Are you guys able to understand it? So first we need to require that. So what we're going to do is we are going to Okay, so one thing that you guys, I've not taught you guys is const. Okay, so let me just first teach you guys about const itself, guys. So at any particular, so how many of you guys know pi? Okay, pi is equals to 3.14. How many of you guys are familiar with pi, guys? Could you guys let me know? How many of you guys are familiar with pi? Could you guys let me know pi 3.14? Are you guys familiar with it? Right? So can I write this that pi is equals to pi plus 4? Can I do this? Can I do this, guys? Pi is equals to pi plus 4. Can I change the value of pi, guys? Please let me know. Can I write pi is equals to pi plus 4? Can I change the value of pi? No, right? The value of pi cannot be changed. The value of pi cannot be changed at any particular point of time, because why? Because it is a constant. Okay, because it is a constant, guys. Okay, so if you declare, okay, if you declare var pi is equals to 3.14, because var pi is a variable, var pi is a variable itself, so I can write pi is equals to pi plus 4. It will work. It will not show me any errors, guys. It will not show me any errors. This will work because here I've declared pi as a variable. Okay, but because we already know that pi is a constant, okay, it cannot be changed, it's a constant itself. So there should be something else. We cannot declare pi as a variable. We cannot declare pi as a variable, guys. Okay, so what we need to do is we will be using pi as const. Const pi is equals to 3.14, guys. Okay, just like you are having a variable var inside of JavaScript, you also have something called as const inside of JavaScript, guys. As the name suggests, it basically declares pi as a constant. Okay, it basically declares pi as a constant, guys. And this constant itself, you cannot change it. You cannot write pi is equals to pi plus 4. Okay, it will just give you an error. It won't work. It won't work, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this const? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this const? Please do let me know. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is we are similarly going to do a const. Okay, const fs is equals to require the fs module. Okay, the fs module, guys. So right over here I've created a const called as fs, that is my constant called as fs, and inside of that constant called as fs I have stored the module called as file system. I've stored the module called as file system. So I've told JavaScript that I require the module referred to as fs or file system. I require the module that is referred to as fs or file system. As you are able to see right over here, the fs module enables interacting with the file system in a way modeled on the standard functions. Okay, so right over here I've required the fs module and I've saved it inside of a constant called as fs. I've saved it inside of a constant called as fs right over here, guys. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the fs module, guys. So fs dot copy file sync. Okay, that is a method inside of my fs module. There's a method inside of my fs module, guys. Now copy file sync basically takes in two parameters. Okay, it takes in two parameters, the source and the destination. Okay, it takes in two parameters, guys, the source and the destination, guys. Now it will copy the text. Okay, it will copy the text from the source and will paste the text inside of the destination, guys. Are you guys able to understand it? Copy file sync copies everything from a particular file and puts it inside of another file. So it is basically you are having a source from where it is copying and destination where it is putting it up. Okay, where it is putting it up. It's just copy paste. Okay, if you don't understand copy paste, then I think so you should spend a little bit more time on your computer, just using computer itself rather than studying programming, if you don't even know what is copy pasting. Okay, so right over here, first we need to get those two files, right? First we need to get those two files created. So let us first do that. So inside of our intro to Node, we are going to create a new file and we are going to call it as txt. Sorry, txt1 dot. Sorry, let's call it as, what should I call it as? First dot txt. Let's call it as first dot txt, and another particular file called as second, second, second dot txt, guys. Second dot txt. Inside of a first dot txt, we'll put some text. Okay, we'll copy the text from right over here. I'm just randomly copying a text from here, guys. Do not take it seriously. I'm just copying a text from here. I'm pasting it inside of our first .txt, guys, as you are able to see right over here. Our second .txt is empty, guys. Our second .txt is totally empty. Our first .txt has some text inside of it. As you are able to see, our second .txt is totally empty, right, guys? Please let me know. FS stands for what? Pile after the completion. What do you think, Pile? FS stands for what? What do you think? Okay, Payal, let just Payal answer this, guys. Please, nobody else answer it. Okay, Payal, what do you think FS means? Payal, what do you mean FS means? Payal, after completion of the entire class, you are asking me what does FS mean. So I'm a bit hurt from my end. But what do you think, Payal? What does FS mean? Payal, just Payal, let me know. Just Payal, guys. I know everybody else knows it, but what about Payal? Payal is still not able to understand what is FS. Okay, so right over here inside of our first.txt, as you're able to see, are having some text. Inside of our second.txt is totally empty, guys. It's totally empty. So what we're going to do right now is, first of all, close down the first.txt and the second.txt, and the source will be the first.txt, right? First.txt, that will be the source, guys. Put up a parent first.txt, and our destination will be second.txt, guys. Our destination will be second.txt, right, guys? Please let me know. First.txt and the second.txt. Am I right, guys? Please let me know. Am I right, guys? Please let me know. Now, how to run this particular code, guys? Our next particular question is how to run this particular code. We'll go inside of the terminal, guys. We'll go inside of the terminal. We are currently present inside of our intro to Node folder. We are present inside of our intro to Node folder, guys. Okay, inside of it, as you are able to see, we are having a first.txt, index.js, second.txt. Now to run the index.js right over here, you have to write node, okay, index.js. Okay, that is how you will be able to run the file called as index.js, guys. Okay, node index.js. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Node index.js, guys. Let me make it a bit bigger in size. Are you guys able to see this node index.js, guys? Please let me know. So now I'll press enter right over here, guys. I'll press enter right over here. It will run that particular line of code for me. It will run that particular code for me, guys. If I go back, I go into my first.txt. What is happening? If I go inside of a first.txt, as you are able to see, it's the exact same, right, guys? Inside of a first.txt, it is the exact same. Nothing is being changed right over here. Inside of a second.txt, we have copied everything from our first.txt and pasted it inside of the second.txt, guys. That is the code that we had written right over there, guys. Copy file sync basically worked. Okay, copy file sync basically worked, guys. And we were able to copy everything from our first.txt and paste it inside of the second.txt, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Sorry guys, I'm not able to speak very loudly, but I hope that whatever I'm speaking, you guys are able to understand it well. I'm extremely sorry that you guys, if somebody's not able to hear me properly, I'm very sorry for that. There's a lot of throat pain that I'm having. That is the reason why I'm not able to speak very loudly. Um, Thank you so much for understanding, guys. That is all that I can say. Okay, guys. So now that you have understood how to use Node.js, okay, how to use Node.js, guys. See, you need to understand one more thing. For example, let us go back. Let us go back. I want to create a backyard. I have bought a good home, guys. Let's assume that we all have bought a good home. This is our home, guys. Okay, this is our home right over here, and we are having a backyard all around it. We are having a backyard all around it, guys. This is our backyard right over here. Now I want to grow a tree in my backyard. Okay, I want to grow a tree inside of my backyard, guys. So how would I do that? Can you guys let me know? How would I do that? Can you guys let me know? I want to grow a tree inside of my backyard. There are two possible ways, right, guys? First, I can put a seed inside of the backyard. Okay, I can put a seed inside of the backyard itself. I'll water it every single day. I'll wait for 10 to 30 years for that tree to grow into a tree itself, right? I can, it will take me a lot of time, right, guys? Please do let me know. I want to grow a tree inside of my backyard. I can plant the seed, I can water it every day, give it fertilizers for 10 to 30 years straight, and then I will be able to get a tree from it, right? Or the second thing that I can do is I can dig a hole. Okay, I can dig a massive hole inside of my backyard. Okay, and then just uproot a tree from somewhere. So this is a tree that was planted somewhere. I will just uproot the entire tree with the soil from here, with the roots and everything. I will just take the entire tree and put it inside of this hole, and I will just cover it with mud, and you are able to have a tree in just one day. You are able to have a tree inside of your backyard in just one day. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. In just one day, you are able to have a tree inside of your backyard. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. You just take an entire tree from somewhere else. Okay, you put it up. You just dig a hole inside of your backyard. You place the tree right over there and just cover it with mud, and that's it. You are able to have a tree inside of your backyard itself. Now, which is better, guys? Which is better? Okay, waiting 30 years for a tree to grow, or just getting it done in one day, guys? Just getting it done with one day. Of course, getting it done in one day is much more better than waiting for 30 years, right? The same thing happens inside of your computers, inside of your web development as well. Okay, the same thing happens inside of your web development or in any type of programming as well. For example, if you want to do something, okay, you want to create a program that is able to do something, the chance of it already being coded, already being created is very high. Okay, it's very high, guys. Somebody would have already coded your code way before you. So you are having something called as npm, node package managers. Okay, npm or node package manager, just like for having file system. Okay, to handle everything related to file system, somebody had already written all the code and created a package called as, created a module called as file system that you were easily able to use, and you were able to handle everything related to files. Similar to that, other packages are also there that are not included with node. Okay, that are not included with node. People create their own packages, their own code, they upload it to a particular website called as npm or node package managers, guys. Right over here, let us see that. So as you're able to see, this is node package manager, guys, npm. So people basically create these packages, they upload it to node package managers npm, from where anybody can use those packages and just integrate these things with their code directly inside of their backyard. They can just dig a hole, get a package, put that package inside of that hole, and it's ready. It's ready to be shipped. Okay, it's as simple as that, guys. So let's use a simple npm package, guys, that is super villain. We will use a package, npm package called as supervillains, guys. Supervillains right over here. Okay, so first of all, you need to install inside of your file system package. Your file system package was already installed with your node. Okay, your node was already installed for you inside of your code sandbox, which came in with your file system itself. So you didn't need to install it, you could directly use it. But right over here, these npm packages are not along with your node. Okay, they are separate. So first you need to install it, guys. Now to install an npm package, you need to initialize your npm right over there. To initialize your npm, you have to write npm init, guys. Okay, npm init or npm init. That is initialize npm. Initialize npm, guys. First we need to initialize it. The package name intro to node. Okay, version 1.0.0. Description my first node package. Entry point index.js. Test commands done. Git repository none. Keywords none. Author Shaurya Sinha. License ISC, is that okay? Yes. Okay, so I've created and I've initialized npm, guys. I've initialized npm. Once you've initialized npm, then you can install any of the npm packages, guys. You can install any of the npm package, guys. So right over here, the first one is npm install supervillains. I'm just going to copy this from right over here. How to install the package npm install supervillains, guys. I'm going to go back here inside of my code. I'm going to paste it inside of the terminal, guys. So I'm having npm install supervillains, guys. Npm install supervillains. As soon as I press enter, it will start installing my supervillains package inside of npm, guys. Once it has installed, okay, once it has installed the supervillains package, I can go inside of my code and use it. Okay, I can go inside of my code and use it. First, it is the exact same const super vill. Yeah, I forgot the spelling of villains. Okay, supervillains is equals to const supervillains is equals to, and then we are going to require, okay, we are going to require the supervillains package. We're going to require the supervillains package itself. Once we have installed the supervillains package. Now we have required the supervillains package itself. Now we are going to use it. To use it, what we are going to do is we are going to do console.log, and then we are going to log. Now you can see the usage as well. Okay, you can see the usage as well. So right over here, we are going to use supervillains.random. Okay, we are going to use supervillains.random, guys. Going back to our code, we'll just paste it right over here, supervillains.random. And we're going to save it right over here, Control S. So what is the code that I should be writing to run this particular file, guys? What is the code that we should be writing to run this file, guys? Please let me know. What it returns. Okay, so you can just see the usage, guys. Supervillains.random returns a random supervillain name, guys. Okay, returns a random supervillain name, guys. If you go back and run that particular line of code, guys, node index.js, and then we click enter right over here. So I'm getting the first answer as monocle. Okay, then I'm getting the blob. Then I'm getting Killer Croc, guys. Then I'm getting Jack-O-Lantern, Grinder, Super Skrull, okay, Black Rock, Iron Maiden, Amos Fortune, okay, Abracadabra, Malice. So again, the more number of times that you run this particular file, the newer you will be getting fresh supervillain names, guys. You will be getting fresh supervillains name. Now I have not written any particular line of code for that supervillains, guys. I have not written a single line of code to generate supervillain names, guys. Somebody had written all that code. I've just installed it and used it right over here, guys. And that is the benefit of using npm. That's the benefit of using npm, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Haha, you should be knowing if the attendance is over or not. If you were there in the class, you should have known that is the attendance over or not. Why are you asking this again and again? Are you guys able to understand this use of npm, guys? Are you guys able to understand this use of npm? Please let me know. Good, guys. So, okay, so we have already taken up one attendance itself, guys. We have already taken up one attendance. We will not be having a second attendance today, guys. The reason for that is very simple. For those who have missed the first attendance, they will not be able to get their certificates. It's as simple as that. So, if people want to get their certificates, they need to come in the class on time. Not coming to the class on time, you will not be able to get your certificates as well. It's as simple as that. We'll be having only one attendance today. Manisha, the bootcamp dates. Okay. So Aniket Pawar, it will be 3 months with DevTown and then 1 month with a company of your choosing. Good, guys, amazing. So the second thing, guys, as well, I'm very proud to announce that a few of our students have been placed in various good companies as well. This month we have got almost 10 students placed in Google, 9 placed in Microsoft, more than 40 students placed in Flipkart and Walmart. So it's great to hear about this news, and I wanted to share that with you guys as well. So students are doing exceptionally well nowadays. Please make sure that you are also able to do well in your career, guys. Study as much as possible. Aniket, you have lifetime access to the program. You can complete it in 6 months, 8 months, 12 months as well. Okay. So the average placements this time increased from 14.7 lakhs per annum to 15.3 lakhs per annum, guys. So jobs are still available in front end, back end, web development, and in data science as well. Make sure that you guys are learning as much as possible. This is the time to learn, guys. Internships are available. There are jobs available in good companies. Please make sure that you guys are also working hard for the same. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow at the same class timing itself, that is 7:30, and we'll be continuing from right over there. Does DSA compulsory in development? See, if you want to get placed in any MNC, okay, any big company, as a full stack engineer, as a data scientist, as a software engineer, data structures and algorithms is compulsory, guys. Data structures and algorithms is compulsory. Which is better, JS and PHP? Panda Warrior, if you are living in 2023, then JavaScript is better. If you are living in 2000, then PHP is better. So you have to decide whether you are a time traveler or you are living with us itself. Okay. Yes, friends, that's perfect. Sir, is okay. In cybersecurity in Boom, see, it's not exactly in Boom. For example, it's better to do full stack rather than cybersecurity right now. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. We'll meet again at 7:30, and we will be continuing from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day ahead. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye.